This is not your get rich overnight or become your dream version just in a couple of days kind of video. So if you're looking for that, I'm sorry, you're not at the right place. Assalamu alaikum everybody. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nida and I help people get into their self-development, self-love journeys through sharing my experiences, my writings and everything in between. So let's get started. So almost 2 years ago, I kind of hit rock bottom. I just graduated college and I believe it was the post-graduation syndrome because I had the most unfamiliar, unhealthy and depressing phases of my life. I could not get into my dream university for my master's. I had a business that I started a couple months ago that made zero sales. I had a YouTube channel that was close to 100 subscribers, I think. But it did not feel fulfilling at all because I thought that the content that I was uploading did not align with me. I had a few friends who were very nice people, but I felt as if I don't belong there anymore. And I watched all kinds of motivational videos, but they did not do anything. Basically, I did not know what was happening and what was I supposed to do to make it better. So after my graduation, I went back to the same college for my post-graduation studies. And as soon as that happened, I felt like everything had just stopped. Because my batchmates, the people I knew from college, were taking up jobs, getting into their preferred universities, and some even got married. So that kind of made me feel like everything was stagnant and that I was not growing at all, and I was just stuck. Fast forward to 2 years. Can I say that I have achieved everything that I wanted? No. Can I say that I have become my highest version? No. Can I say that I am at the place where I wanted to be? No. So what difference these 2 years made then? Have I gained confidence to pursue the things that I wanted to? Yes. Have I become the person that is at least a few steps away from my highest version? Yes. Have I become the person who is healed and who is calm and who knows what she wants in life? Absolutely, yes. So now I will be sharing with you some of the major things that I did in order to help you. And also I want to add, if you're somebody who has been at the same place or is currently facing similar issues, I hope that you can find peace very soon, inshallah, and that everything that you want comes to you in the right way and in the right time. Now let's get started. The first thing that I did and that everybody should absolutely do no matter what you're doing is to connect to God. I feel that we are in an era where religion and belief in God and faith and everything is just pushed away from us. Like even the songs that we listen to, the movies that we watch, the series that we watch, the books that we read have a lot of element that tries to push God away from us. And I think that is one of the biggest mistakes that we make, especially when we are young, because we cannot achieve anything if we do not put God at the center of everything that we're doing. Like that is straight up how it is. I cannot lie about it. Especially as a Muslim, we have to trust in Allah Ta'ala. We have to have tawakkul so much that anything, any problem that comes our way does not seem to us so big that we become hopeless and that we just lose faith in everything around us. So no matter who you are, you need to connect to God and be very truthful to Him. Ask Him to help you, make it all easy for you. Ask Him to guide you. Pray, make lots of dua, and inshallah you will be able to feel a lot better than you feel right now. Second, and one of the most important thing is loving yourself. I know that the word is thrown around a lot, but I have been a big supporter of self-love because early in my life, I was surrounded with people who always equated self-love with being selfish, which is not the case. Because if you cannot love yourself, you will not be able to feel other people loving you either. And that is just how it is. I very firmly believe this, and I do feel that people who do not love themselves cannot differentiate between other people loving them either. And how are we going to achieve that? You're going to achieve that through journaling. Like I journal every time I feel very sad or depressed. Sometimes I also journal when I feel happy, but usually my journaling is related to the situations and everything like that. And when I read my journals again, that helps me to see what I felt in that particular moment and why I felt that. So it basically helps me to analyze my behavior and my thoughts and my emotions relating to things around me. And journaling is a great way to understand yourself, because how can you love yourself if you do not even understand yourself, if you don't don't know yourself. I've also uploaded a video about getting to know yourself, like just the basic things. So if you want to watch it, I have put the link in the description. The second thing that can help you love yourself more is also affirmations. I have become a big fan of affirmations because ever since I was in my rut, I decided to try doing affirmations. Previously, I did not believe that they work. I just thought that maybe they might work, maybe they don't. But now, like after doing it, it actually works. Like you don't have to even say the crazy things. Like you don't have to say, okay, I'll be the millionaire. I mean, you can say that if you want to, but you can say anything that just feels real to you or something that you have to achieve. Basically, I had a lot of acne on my face back then, and I would stand in front of the mirror in the morning while doing my skincare. I would just say, I have a very beautiful, healthy skin, or my acne is healing. I don't get acne anymore. And I would say that worked, not because I was just saying the affirmations. It was because my mind could finally focus on other things apart from just being stressed out from all the acne and stuff. I feel that affirmations really help your subconscious mind to believe things about you and to feel safe in the things that you want to achieve. Third one is working on your traumas. And when I say this very genuinely because there are so many things that I got to know about myself that I did not previously realize. Because I started doing shadow work questions, and I highly, highly recommend doing shadow work questions. Shadow work questions just help you answer things about yourself very honestly and very deeply. And there are numerous types of shadow work questions like healing your inner child, loving yourself, embodying your insecurities, and stuff like that. So shadow work questions really helps. I highly recommend doing it. And I remember, I wouldn't share what that specific thing is, but I remember once I was answering this question and I had the most mind boggling realization about myself. Like, I could not believe it. After I completed the question, I was like, wait, am I really like that? Like, did I really do that? That was the thing. So, shadow work questions are a great way to actually understand yourself, because let's be real, you cannot move forward if you have a baggage of trauma behind you. So work on your traumas, go to a therapist if you need to. You can talk to a friend who you think that understands you a lot, or any family member or any person you basically think understands you a lot. And again, if you cannot share it with anybody, journal about it. Like, I am a very big supporter of journaling, so journal about it. Because when I was going through that phase of my life, I did not tell about this to anybody. Not because I did not want to, because I just could not. Because I myself could not understand the situation. So I thought that, what will I explain to the other person? So just journal about it. The second last thing is cutting off people and habits. So I cut off a lot of my friends, almost all of my friends during this past 2 years, and my habits, because I did not feel aligned with them. I felt that I was kind of betraying myself, to be honest. So I did not want to be in that place, and I did not like feeling that way. So I decided to cut off people and just wait for the right tribe to basically come and achieve the things together. The last and the most important thing is building confidence, because how can you get the things that you want if you're not confident that you will get it? And how I navigated my way through this was going on solo dates. So I'm kind of an introvert. I usually do things alone, and in the past also I did things alone. That was not a big deal for me, but specifically going on solo dates did boost my confidence a lot. And I remember the first time I went, I was very nervous, super nervous. I was like, I'll just order and eat and I'll get out, and I could not even have a picture or video of myself on that solo date. I was that nervous. But then I went the second time, and then by the third time, it all seemed very normal. So I highly recommend going on solo dates. And if that is kind of a big leap for you, you can try complimenting strangers. I think complimenting strangers is also a very nice confidence boost, because first of all, it takes a lot of courage to do that. How many times is it that we see somebody who looks like really pretty or has pretty nails or anything like that, and we're like, oh my god, she's so pretty, but we do not go to them. I decided that I will do it. So I practiced it when I was in college. I was like, whenever I saw a pretty girl or like I find anything nice about them, I just complimented them. I was like, oh, I like your nails, or you look really pretty. This color really suits you. And honestly, after giving a compliment to a stranger, you feel so good. Like, I don't know why, you just feel so good about like yourself and everything. So yeah, I highly recommend doing that. Apart from that, you can say affirmations. See, affirmations are kind of my go-to for everything. I also stood in the mirror and I was like, yeah, I'm very confident and I can do the things that I want. And one of my favorite affirmations is saying, everything that I want wants me more. I just say it every day, and yeah, it does make a difference. So those were my 5 tips to help you get your spark back and become your better version, even if it's a tad bit. If this video helped you in any possible way, I will be really happy to hear that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will meet you in the next one. Stay safe.